Hi everyone, today we're starting a new dashboard that will be end-to-end Power BI project. Here we will be building income statement, cash flow statement, different charts and diagrams. We will touch a bit more complicated scenario when raw data comes from different tables with different headers. So stay tuned, like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. First of all, let's import the first portion of the raw data. Let's click Excel workbook and import the dataset. So we're going to sell these products. There are 6 of them. We're selling these products through these segments and in these countries. These are units sold, revenues, cost of goods sold, dates of sales. At this point, we can see that this raw data table provides us only with revenues values, cost of goods sold, and units sold. We don't have payroll and fixed costs in this table. That's because payroll and fixed costs will be presented in 2 separate tables. For example, we have fixed costs that must be allocated across the whole company as a percentage of revenues, no matter what country or product or segment it is. To allocate these fixed costs, we need to calculate percentages of cost allocation first. So fixed costs will be nominated in dollars per month. So step number 1, we'll be building a column that will be containing compound code for the month plus year. We will call this column period. Formula will be very simple. We need to extract month number and year value from the date column and combine them into one code. I want this code be always 6 letters long, so if month will be less than 2 digits, I will add 0 to the code to the front. Now we have the code that contains month and year. Next step will be calculation of the revenues for this period, this month of the year. We're creating a new column. We will call it revenues by the period. Let's start with the variable. Its name will be current period. That will be the filtering criteria for the function that we'll be writing shortly. So what we're going to return? We will start with calculate function. We will be calculating sum for the revenues. And now we're adding the Power BI magic. We don't need the sum for the whole revenues column. We just need the sum for the current period, year and month, that is stated in period column. So we are adding filter function that will reduce the amount of lines of a base table. We're picking only those lines that are equal to the variable that we've just created, current period. Pressing enter. Column is ready. Now, if we select any period in the new column, we will be able to see the same values of the revenues totals in front of each transaction associated with this period. Now we can create a column for the percentage allocation for the fixed costs. The name of the column will be percentage of the revenues. We just need to divide revenues column by revenues by period column. We will be assigning percentage format for this column. Now, if we select any period, we will see the same revenues for the period in revenues by period column. And percentages of the revenues totals for this period will always be equal to 100%, no matter what period we will be selecting. Now, we are ready for the fixed cost allocation. That will be the topic of our next tutorial. If you find these short tutorials valuable, please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel.